Other spaghetti in this one. It is dark. It's delicious. It smells amazing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be making an easy but yet delicious Haitian Djon-Djon spaghetti. So to make our spaghetti, we are going to be needing some sausage. This is about 1.5 sausage I cut up. This is the type that I use, as you can see. Beef smoked sausage. You can use hot dogs if you want, and you don't have to use the beef if you don't like. And I have 1.5 chopped onions, and I have half a bell pepper chopped up, 2 Roma tomatoes, and I have about 1.5 teaspoons of my Haitian Epis or my green seasoning. If you don't know how to make this, go ahead and check the card that just came up to take you to that video so you can see how to make it. And this is about 1.5 teaspoons of tomato paste. And this is the mushroom that I'll be using. This is the Haitian dry mushroom. I know this is hard to get. If you can't find that, you can use the maggie as well. Of course, we know this is the real stuff is better than the maggie, but I know a lot of people can't find this here. And you are going to be needing some olive oil, salt and pepper to taste, and I am using some ground cloves. And if you use chicken bouillon or maggi, feel free to use it. And this is just the spaghetti that I'll be using. And of course, you need some water. Don't forget to check the description box where I will list everything I use in this video. So let's get cooking, guys. First thing we are going to do is before we add any water to that mushroom, you want to go ahead and kind of look through it to make sure there's no rocks. Sometimes there can be rocks on there. So make sure you look through it, make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. And now I'm going to take some hot water and just dump in that mushroom. I like using hot water because I feel like it gives me more for my money. I feel like it just takes more of that that mushroom water, I guess. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but this is the same liquid we are going to use to make the sauce. Of course, we are going to drain the mushroom out of it. We're just going to be using the liquid. So now we can move on to cooking our spaghetti. To cook our pasta, I went ahead and turned my stove to medium high, and I put some water in a pot. I already did put a little bit of salt, but it is very important for you guys to season that water that you are going to cook your pasta in, because you want a lot of the flavor in the pasta to come into this water, okay? Because when we put it in the sauce, it is not going to it is going to be cooked already, so you want the salt to get in there before your pasta is cooked. Just make sure you cook it according to the package instruction. Do not overcook your pasta because it will be really, really mushy. Now to make our sauce, you want to turn your stove to medium high again and put about 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 to 4, let's say. And I am going to put that Epis. And we are going to allow it to fry to a golden brown color. I know a lot of people are thinking this green seasoning is really hard to make, but it is really not hard to make at all, you guys. It's just green onions, garlic, and like green peppers. So make sure you check out the video for that so you can learn how to make it. You can use it in many, many other dishes, okay? So I'm going to allow it to fry to a golden brown color, but we do not want it to burn at all. Just keep stirring it so it don't become a big lump. Just like that. Okay. I'm a Haitian mommy, so I'm going to attempt to try to hold my pot without any gloves. That's the type of stuff my mommy used to do. And I am going to put the onion, put in my pepper, and I am going to put that tomato in as well, but let me stir these up just a little bit. I want this to saute for a little bit before I add that onion or the tomatoes, because I know the tomatoes will bring a little moisture to my pot. So now I am going to add in my tomatoes. I haven't added my sausage yet. I want this to cook a little bit first before I add that sausage. So I'm going to allow them to cook for maybe 5 minutes. Saute them for 5 minutes before we add anything else to our pot. Now we can add the tomato paste. Again, you don't have to add tomato paste to this. That's just something I like to add because the sauce is going to be dark anyways. So if you don't have your tomato paste, do not go out of your way to try to get tomato paste, okay? So that is totally optional. And I am going to allow that to fry for another 5 minutes just so that tomato paste can cook. We don't want raw tomato paste flavor in our spaghetti. So for that not to happen, we have to allow it to cook. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my sausage. I'm using a lot of sausage because my kids love to fight for the sausage. They always are counting, oh, this one get more than me. How come this one get 4 and I get 5? It's always a struggle. The pleasure of being mom to boys. I love it though. Now I'm going to let these cook for another 5 minutes. Okay, let them get to know each other. Let them marry each other, or whatever you call it. Let them chill with each other. At this point, if you eat maggie or chicken bouillon, you can go ahead and add some to this. I am going to add the ground clove. You guys know I like to use the whole clove, but sometimes it's difficult to pick out when you are enjoying your food. So put in about 2 to 3, I know I'm putting more. Put in 1.5 tablespoons, okay? Just mix it in. I love the flavor cloves have. It smells so good. The aroma is crazy right now. As I always say, I wish they had smell-o-vision for you guys to smell all that action. Just make sure you mix everything well. If this is your first time coming to the channel, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we upload a new video. Again, welcome to the channel. Leave me a comment so I can welcome you. I love every single one of you for always supporting the channel. Now I am going to deglaze my pan with that mushroom water. You can see how dark it is. I drained the mushroom itself. Just deglaze the bottom of your pan so all that flavor can come up. Give me 1 second while I grab my gloves. Oh, that smells so good already, you guys. If you don't have enough of that mushroom, you can mix the mushroom maggie if you want. I mean, you can do a lot of things to substitute stuff. I'm going to add a little more of that water. Of course, I am going to save this. This will be delicious in my Haitian rice. You guys know I love to put that in my rice. So now I'm going to turn down the heat. But before I do that, I like to taste. Add your salt, add some black pepper. Make sure the sauce tastes great, because if the sauce don't taste good, then you guys, our pasta or spaghetti is not going to be nothing. Okay, so the sauce have to taste great before we put the spaghetti in there. I'm going to let that simmer for a good 10 minutes. Meanwhile, I am going to finish cooking up my spaghetti, okay? My sauce have been simmering. Now my noodles are cooked. Now I am going to mix in that noodles and the sauce. I am going to save a little bit just in case I don't have enough sauce. I'm just going to set that to the side. Let me grab my little kitchen gloves, kitchen mittens. You guys can see the difference between my other spaghetti and this one. It is dark. It's delicious. It smells amazing. You guys see, I took basically the same steps as if I'm making regular Haitian spaghetti, which I do have a video on this channel. I know most of you have seen it. So if you don't have the black mushroom maggie or the real, you know, maggie leaves, or I don't know what to call them, you can make normal Haitian spaghetti. Okay. Let's see. I might add a little more, and I'm going to save that pasta for something else. I just wanted to make sure that I have enough sauce. There's nothing worse than dry spaghetti. I know I don't like that. I don't think you guys would like that. Just mix it. You know, the more of the mushroom you put, the darker the water will be. But what I put is what I had. Okay, you can see, really easy, really simple recipe, really delicious as well. You can put some hot sauce in there if that's your thing, but I do like adding a little bit of Tabasco sauce to mine when I add it, when I plate it and stuff. So totally up to you. Now I am going to cover it, and I have my stove set on medium low. I'm going to cover it, let it simmer for a good 10-15 minutes, and all you need is a beautiful plate and maybe a glass of wine if you drink wine, and some fresh parsley to garnish, and you have yourself a beautiful plate of pasta. Again, I'm going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes, okay? Okay guys, my spaghetti is all done. Let's see what it's looking like. It looks so good. It smells so good. I know I keep saying that. So good. Again, you can make it darker. Obviously, the more of that mushroom you put, the darker it will get. But this for me is pretty good. So I am going to plate it. This is the type of plating that I'm using for my pasta. I am just going to kind of turn it. Okay. Ooh. I'm making my plate dirty, but it's okay. I can always take a piece of napkin to clean it. Just like that. Clean the side. Again, I'm going to clean it with a piece of napkin. Let me do that real quick. Grab a piece of napkin and clean your plate. You never want to serve food in a dirty looking plate. Okay, and I am going to grab some parsley and just put on the top. $1 million spaghetti dish. Look at that. Nice and delicious, okay? Don't forget to follow us on our social media platform. Follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. All link will be down in the description box. And I do have another channel here on YouTube, a Creole channel. Check me out in the channel as well. But this will do it for this video, guys. Please do try this recipe. And leave me a comment down below if you try it. Let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up and share this video with everybody you know. I love you guys so much for watching. Please continue to stay safe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.